Hey everyone, welcome back to another stream with Dutch's Dynasty. I'm your host, Dutch. This is my stream. And today we're going to be working on the interior of the Longhouse that we built. I went off stream yesterday and I took down what I put on the stream and I just rebuilt it. And I think it looks a little bit better than what it was last time. There's Mr. Deer. You know, stay away from Mr. Deer today. Then this is basically here. This is gonna be the mead hall. Where everyone goes and drinks and parties and talks about their spoils of war. All, all the people that they just slaughtered. You know, because Vikings need to have a good time. All right, they're always a Riley bunch. So we're gonna do it right here. Probably, this deer really wants to get inside here and hang out with me. Too bad. Too bad. So sad. Ooh, I need which I need. Oh, that's a lot of things. A lot of things. Oh, and we need iron for that. Oh man, totally got prepared for today. Totally prepared. Yeah, we got Icker, we got iron bars, we got all this, right? Exactly. Uh well, I was gonna try to do this not cheating, but I guess we're gonna have to cheat today because I didn't prepare myself. Do apologize. So let's see if we can put these on these beams up here. Man, don't you just love trying to pick up a game that you haven't played in like for so long and you just completely forget the controls? And then you try to do a stream and show people how to build things and you don't know how the controls work. Just almost like that person should probably prepare a little ahead of time, right? We got long chains. There. You know what? That looks nice. I like that. All right. So now we're going to go and put. We're not going to do it every spot. We're going to. Let's see how it looks like every three. All right. Think we got enough top light going. The big man's definitely gonna sit here, and maybe his family. We're gonna have a table here for his family. Maybe we'll go. There we go. Stages. Invalid build area. What? Huh? 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 Well, maybe if I just cheat a little bit, you know, don't let anyone know that I'm doing this. Oh, shh. Hush, hush. Hush, hush now. Oh, no! Well, that stinks. Whoopsies. Whoopsies. Well, I guess I can't do that. What? Boom. Like that. Now we're kings. You know what? I'm going to put a back wall on this. Hopefully it lines up. Let's hope. If I do this. Ah. But that's the reason why. Ha. Ha. Okay, so we do that, and then we get one of these bad boys in position. If I can get in position. Come on. Come on. We can do it. We could. I believe in you. I believe. I believe. I guess I don't believe. I don't believe in you. I guess it doesn't like me. Maybe I need. Because this says shallow left. No, this doesn't work either. Man. Building, am I right? I'm such a perfectionist, guys. I just can't. I can't let things go. There, see? I knew it. I knew it. It was the triangle piece. It was always the triangle. I think it's this one. There we go. Now we're closed up. Heck yeah. Aruga. I don't know why I just did that. That's just embarrassing. I just made an Aruga sound. We're just going to gloss over me just saying that. And we're just going to continue here. Fixing my mistakes. All right. Now we got that done. Now let's go find some cool tables that we can put in here. I want like a big burly table. You know, the biggest and the burliest table I can find in this game. That's what I'm going to put down here. What's this? No, it's not burly enough. Let's look at more tables here. Oh, nah, we're not. We're not. We're not about that. We're classy here. What is this? This is a brick? I feel like we got tables here. Ooh. Long. What is this? Swap. What does the swap mean? This is a burly table, guys. I think we found the burly table. What is this? Oh, this is too fancy. This is way too fancy for Vikings. They can't have a table like this. Hmm. I what kind of tables should the I wonder what kind of tables I should use for the common people. Nah, see these are tiny tables. I don't want tiny tables. I want somewhat big and burly tables. Maybe I can make a big and burly table out of this. But let's look in here. What can we use as far as a fire pit? Ooh, what's this? Crystals. No, we don't want crystals. Crystals? How dare you? We're not about the crystals here. We're about fire and brimstone and not whatever this is. Nope. 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 Definitely not in the crystals and mushrooms. We're not about crystals here. We're anti crystals. Is it in here? No, this is walkways. I need to read. That's what I really need to do. I need to read things instead of looking at pictures. Thrones. Should we do it? No, not this one. I kinda dig this one. Not gonna lie. Kinda dig it. But let's look at the other ones. No, that's definitely. Ooh. No. Should we? Should we go with the bones? Should we go with the bones? It's pretty cool looking. I'm not gonna lie. This is a pretty good throne. You know what? We're not doing thrones in here. We're not doing thrones. Ooh, carpets. Carpets. You got any like bearskin rugs or something? I don't like that one. I don't like that. Ooh, okay. There we go. That looks good. All right. And not exactly straight. There we go. All right, let's look for like candle sconces or something. What is this? This? Ooh, yeah. Put one there. And then another one there. Look at that. I want these candle. I like these candle clumps. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that one, you know. Just stick a whole bunch of candle clumps there. Put some candle clumps there. And then put some candle clumps there. Let's do dishware. Because we need dishes. We're not that uncivilized. We're somewhat uncivilized, but you know, we're not that uncivilized that we're not going to use plates, you know? We're not animals, okay? Should we go with the square plates, the wood square plates, or should we go with fancy stuff cuz you know, maybe we stole these plates from like you know, a British colony. We love pillaging. So, we need to should we go with fancy stuff or should we go with less fancy stuff? We're definitely going to go with the drinking horns, though, you know, because that's what we do here with the Vikings, you know. Put some drinking horns here. Give you a goblet. And then you get a goblet. Man, I kind of feel like Oprah Winfrey right now. You get a goblet! And you get a goblet! You get a goblet! We all get goblets! Woo! Everyone just goes crazy. Now we got to do plates here. All right, all right. Go with that. Then we'll go with that. Get some fruit bowls in here because, you know, we need our vitamin C. You know, we don't want to get scurvy, you know, while we're on the oceans, you know, looking for our next conquest, you know. We're going to put 2 fruit bowls. We don't need a lot of fruit, just enough. Now, we're all about the meat here. What is this? Bread bowl? Okay, we're doing bread bowls. There we go. That looks kosher. What is this? Forehead plating. Ooh. 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 Yes. Yes, please. We need that there. Heck yeah. We need some boar's head. It's my favorite brand of deli meats, by the way. Boar's head meat. Vegetables. Should we go vegetables? I don't think we're vegetable people here. Ugh. Veggies. Get them out of my face. All right. Veggie stew? Hmm. Here. We got that. Look at that. It already looks like they're eating food and stuff. Do we do potatoes? Okay, yeah. What is this? A knife. A knife. Do we give them knives? We put knives down. What is muddling? Okay. Apparently the description doesn't even know what muddling is. Spoon? Alright. I wish we could find forks though. We're somewhat civilized Vikings here. We'll put a bunch of them here. You know, because we need mead, all right? It's in our blood. Mead's a type of wine, just so you know. It's made out of honey. If anyone doesn't know what mead actually is, it's fermented honey. It's a wine made from the honey. So, and it's if you've never had it, I would recommend trying it because it is probably one of the most sweetest wines I've ever tasted in my entire life, which is kind of weird seeing how these big burly men as Vikings would gobble this stuff up. I think it looks pretty good. Got the, used stuff here. Oh, these are iron bowls. Did I put them on the other side? All right. Definitely looks like this is a feast among feasts. Oh, you know what? There was those triple goblets. Let's try to put those here. I think this table is pretty filled with meats and various other foods and beverages. So I think we're done with this section over here. Hooray! So if I can't find a fire, we're going to use this cooking station. Did we use the snappy one? What are we going to do for tables? I like that table, but I don't want to give them fancy tables down here. These are the plebs. This mossy table. No. Ooh, okay. You know what? I'm digging this table here. There? I wonder if I should make a row of tables in the back here. I'm thinking yes. Let's do it. There's a lot of mouths to feed here, Because it's not just the fighters that come in here and eat. It's like a mess hall, essentially. It's where everyone eats. It's also where the parties are. It's like a multi-purpose room, essentially. All right, there we go. I can go around. Go around. All right. This is looking good. This is looking good. All right. We got the tables down. You know what? Let's see if this does what I want it to do, because I have a feeling it's not going to be as impressive as I thought it's going to be. Yeah. Look at that. That's lame. That's lame. What am I going to do? Only the said crystals and mushrooms and fire. That would be perfect, but it doesn't say that. And neither does this. This doesn't say anything about fire. I wonder if cave additional deco might have fire in it. Let's look. Nope. I definitely want fire, but I don't want like a magic circle fire. I don't see anything here. A lot of stuff, but ooh, barrels. Maybe we should have mead here. We have it. What does that one look like? Oh, that's tiny. This one. Nope, that's another tiny one. We need big. Ooh, yeah. We need biggins. We'll put them here. All right, there we go. Filled that. The mead area right there. Banners. Ooh. Hanging war banner. Okay. Maybe I should put another, like two different ones. Okay. Got that one. And then we need a third one. Go with that one. There we go. Look at that. Heck yeah. Figure out what we want to do for seating here. Unless there's fire in these. No. If only. If only, if only. Yeah. Alright. We'll table that for right now. Look for chairs for the normies. Alright, alright. We'll do this. We'll we'll deal with these chairs. Oh man. And there. Alright. Got chairs. Okay. I think we should still have like candles and stuff here. You know? They can't have the cool sconces that the higher echelon that sit over there on the top. So, gotta give them something less fancy. But they need to see where they're gonna eat. You know, we can't be that cruel to the plebs. We'll do candles. Give everyone candles. These candles don't look like they're doing anything. Let's look at other candles here. Candle clumps. We need to find better candle clumps here. I like these candle clumps. Ooh, yes. Yes. We like these candle clumps. And, you know, to be honest with you, when you do decorations, you know, you don't necessarily have to line everything up and be all anal and perfect, you know, because in real life, you're not lining up your plates in a specific line or anything. You know, you're just plopping stuff down, you know, because you're hungry. You're not thinking of proper placement and anything. So you shouldn't really have to worry about, oh, you know, this plate's not really lined with where he's sitting. You know, I don't have enough of this thing. You know, you could be asymmetrical. You could go crazy. You could do whatever the heck you want. Like, the less lined up and the more chaos you put in, the more it looks like, you know, it's actually lived in my opinion. Don't put too much chaos into it. You know, but enough that, because if you put too much chaos, then it looks too busy. So don't put too much. You know, you got to find that Goldilocks spot where it's right on the precipice of being too much, but you know, it's just right. You never want to go too little though. Never go too little because when you go sparse, it kind of just looks almost abandoned. So, you want it to be more like, people are using this, like actual human beings are here, using these buildings the way that you know, that they're supposed to be. Oh, it's dishware. That's it. Let's give people apples. Um, I oh okay. Gonna do apples, apples. Put apples there. Put it here. Put apple there. Apple there. Apple here. And an apple there. Bowl of bread. We're gonna do bread now. So bread, 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 bread. Put another bread there. Put a bread here. Then we'll put a bread there. There you go. It's starting to come together, guys. Look at that. This guy likes meat. All right. So that looks decent. Start with the boar's head. Put two there. And then fruit bowls. Oh, I forgot the goblets. I mean the jugs. The jugs of mead. Gotta 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 get that. Oh, here we go. Okay. Getting jugs for days. Put some nasty vegetable soup in here. All right. That looks good. Now I gotta go put chairs in. That's right. The mini. Here we go. Oh. All right. Man, took a lot less time than, than building the outside of it. Usually the decor takes me longer because I don't know what to put. But, I'm just straight putting, just throwing things. Everything's just looking good. Big old bear head there. Um, what else do we like to kill around here? Oh, we got to put the elk on. We got to definitely put the elk here. Because we got that annoying deer that's outside that loves to crash the party. Mammoths, yes. Mammoths, definitely. Well, mammoths are huge, so we're gonna put that puppy right over here. What is this? Mastodon. All right. That mess with the door. Oop, messes with me. Nah, that's too much. Too much. There we go. That's better. I like that. Maybe we should go here because they do tend to they're up those things are up in the mountains up there. And now it's on to this room. What do we do here? Maybe we should make it into a living area. That will go. All right. We got that. See what we got here. Ooh, we got bunk beds. There we go. Got bunk beds. Now we're gonna do storage. This look. We have like a table or something in the middle. And just so people can converse. And have some chairs. Right, there we go. Always could use like a jug of water or something. Because sometimes you get quite parched in the middle of the night while you're sleeping. So we're gonna look for one of these jugs. A decent sized jug. Put another jug over here. Have a couple of goblet. Oh, you know what? I'll just. Where's the good candle clump? Clumping candles. Uh, that. There. Ooh, bear. That looks nice. I like that. Put sconces there. It's not gonna work. Nah, that I don't like that. That doesn't do anything for me. Okay. Guess that works. So, we got the mead hall here, all set up. You know, with the big wigs. Big wigs sit here. You know, they eat their food. Look down on the normies. You know, because they're higher, like literally higher up. They look down on them as they eat their food and drink their mead. All the normies come over here and just they eat their food here. But we're all enjoying everything. And then, when it's time to go to Betty by, uh, you know, good amount of people come in here and sleep in here. I might change this to a storage area, but right now this is exactly what I want. You know what? We should put some lighting out here. To light it up so people know that this is where the party's at. Old Basin. What does this look like? Ooh. Okay. I'm digging it. Put another one there. Now, did see something about walkways. Oops. The heck is this? I guess this kind of works. We're we're not an advanced civilization that paves. We just we just dump a bunch of rocks and call it a day. I guess that's what we're gonna do. I think this looks okay. Need some meat for our housewarming gift. So gonna go and kill this deer. You know, give us some meat. Give us some meat. All right. So looks we're doing a pretty good. I think we did a good job today. I I could probably do a little bit more. Maybe I'll do a little bit more. Either off stream or next time I go stream. Although I'm probably gonna go and do a different building for next stream. Just to kind of keep going at it, and I'll probably tweak this a little bit more outside. Don't worry. I'll definitely show you guys the finished picture. Of everything, and we'll do a walkthrough, and hopefully I'll get a couple of my friends in, and we can do maybe a little bit of an RP scene once this village is done. Thank you guys for tuning in for tonight, and I'll see you again. So long.